was your biggest female role model and why?
Harriet Tubman, because I think that like what she did to save all the slaves and like her family and friends and things like that was really empowering.
I've got three. Can't limit myself to one. They would have to be Lorraine Mawai, Jacinda Ardern, Michelle Obama. And I realised I was going to say the same thing about all three. It's about their humanity, their ability to teach us to be human. It's about their intellect, their compassion, their kindness and their strength.
Para sa iyo, bakit mahalagang ipagdiriwang ang araw ng mga kababaihan?
Para sa akin, mahalaga siya ipagdiwang para i-celebrate yung achievements. Achievements sa lahat ng bagay, personal or sa careers, tsaka para din i-honor yung mga sacrifices.
Kadal ko pehe kay mahoinga hono whawhewhia ai whawahapule anga ka kawhewhine ko hi ka aha whamaman lahia a hono whakawhewhia whakapolitikale, whakaekonomika, whakawhanua ma whakasiasiale ai ka kawhewhine I he ngahe ahoni. Ko ahoia ke hiki hake ai a ilo whekau aki mo e tuunga tatau ka kawhewhine I he mamani koini. Ke te ao ko pehe ka maho inga hono whakailonga ai aho whakawahapule anga ka kawhewhine. Kai ahoia ke whakahae ki he ka kawhewhine I e historia ko nao whakatoka whonga ke lava ke maua e he ho'e ki whawhine nao ngahi whakaanawa.
I don't think I can pick out one. I was lucky enough to grow up with lots of really great females. My mum was always a really great support role model. She always encouraged me to do anything I wanted to do. When I went through my policewoman stage, she was like, of course you can be a policewoman. Had great female teachers, great teachers in general, but great female teachers that were incredibly supportive and were also musicians and worked as musicians and were teachers and mothers, did it all. And that was something that I always thought about, that actually you don't have to be a mother and that's your only job. You can be, because females are amazing, right? But we can work, we can have amazing hobbies in the arts, sports, and we can also, you know, do other things all at once because we're amazing.
My biggest female role model is my mother or my sister. It's because they both inspire me to be a great person and they teach me a lot.
My mother would have to be my biggest female role model. She is my family's superhero. For yous that don't know, my family is gang affiliated. That's all I had known growing up. She had the courage to take us away from that kind of environment, bring us here to Christchurch and start a better life for us.
The biggest female role model is my mother Lorraine. I was 15 years old when my mother came up to me and told me that she had a tumour and she needed to have an operation called a hysterectomy. I didn't really understand it very much at the time. When I was 17, my mother sat me down and she said that the two tumours that were removed were actually secondary. Over the next 15 years, I slowly watched my mother painfully succumb to cancer. Every day, she deteriorated. In her last days, I sat beside her bed and held her hand as the cancer engulfed her body. Her organs deteriorated, that they actually disintegrated. But through all of this, for 15 years, she fought, never once wanting to give up. She wanted to live every day for her family. The pain of my life that I go through is absolutely nothing compared to what my mother went through. I gave a eulogy at her funeral in front of God and 500 people. I promised that I would be the best father, the best husband, the best friend, the best teacher, the best coach, the best person I could be. My role model is definitely my mother.
The first female that comes to mind as being my role model would be Serena Williams, mainly because she is very athletic and works very hard and extremely competitive. Also, she's a mum, so that really probably resonates with me.
I'm going to have to go with Natasha Fry, just a student who's really becoming a part of our school community and getting involved in the making of documentaries and webisodes and just being an all-round great student, just pushing the boundaries of what it means to be a Hornby High student. For millennia, women have been oppressed, repressed, and it's important that we recognise and draw attention to the fact that those issues are still not entirely resolved.